Pod Hybrid Entertainment.
Poppin' world, it's your boy Young G. Shout out Real Raw Radio, my boy Raww Ruler, the best in the streets. Man, if you ain't fucking with Raww Ruler, man, you fucked up. Shout out my nigga OG too, cause YG and Gang the campaign, we out here. Squad. I show up,
WindyCityUnderground.com, your music, your station. You listen to Real Raw, there's no real without Raw. If you don't know that, you know it's your boy Raww Ruler. And just to let you guys know, we got the one and only Young G in the building. Man, what it is, what it do.
What it do, man? YG and Gang the campaign, what's up?
You see how what he just said there? It came over just like that, YG the campaign.
You gotta get it smooth, man.
But man, so like, man, what? Let them know who you is, where you from, and your social media. Man.
All right, man. I'm from. My name is Young G, aka Young G the Great, aka Real Young G. I'm from the South Side of Chicago. Moved to Joliet. My social media is twitter.com/RealYoungG. That's RealYungGG. Instagram.com/RealYoungG. RealYungGG. YouTube.com Young G the Great, and Facebook.com/RealYoungG.
I hope y'all got that. If y'all don't know, we're gonna go over it again at the end of the show. But right now, I want to know, like, man, how did you come up with the name Young G? Did you give yourself that name, or did it come to you?
And what happened was, I was rocking with this girl, right, at the time. And I said, I'm a rapper. And she was like, oh, what you call yourself? At that time, I was going by Little Greg, because, Greg's my real name. Yeah. So she was like, oh, what you call yourself, Young G? I said, you know what? That got a ring to it. You know what I'm saying? So I took it and ran with it. And then everybody think of a Young G as he a young gangster. He on the grind. No, that's not even the case, because I'm not even a gangster. I look at my meaning of my name is Young Greatness / Young Generation. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like whatever I want to do in life, I want to be great at it. Whether it's, like I said, whether you play basketball, whether you write 16, whether you do camera work, whether you do radio, you want to be great. And I say Young Generation because I feel like I represent a generation that's lost. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Because we out here and we doing the crazy things. So I feel like I want to bring it back to that positive stuff.
So if you don't mind me asking, how was your childhood life?
Man, my childhood life was dope, man. I grew up in a household, my mom, my dad, they raised me right. They instilled in me just how to be a man, a good character. Like I said, I was on the south side of Chicago until I was like 13, and I was in the Hundreds, 18 at Laughland, and then I moved to Joliet. And so from there, though, I experienced my high school years. But they just, they gave me the right tools, kind of, I say kind of overprotected, but in the end, it kind of worked out because I understood that I wasn't missing nothing.
True.
So it's like I didn't really get off the block until I was like 20. That's when I started traveling and doing stuff.
Yeah. Do your childhood life reflects on your music?
Agree. Yeah, it does.
Definitely.
It does.
So man, like, when did it occur to you when you first started writing that you was made for hip hop? Man,
honestly, I never could really express my emotions the right way. And it all goes back to a female, man. I wanted to tell this girl that I was feeling her, and I didn't know which way I was feeling her, right? So I said, you know what, I'm gonna write this little poetry, right? Because my roots go back from the first time I heard hip hop music was my dad had a cassette tape of Snoop Dogg, Doggy Style. Yeah. Then he had Tupac, Me Against the World. Yeah. So it was like, man, so I think I can do this. But when I seen her girl, I'm like, man, I'm gonna rap about it. So I made a song called Candy. And then from there, it just started escalating. I started perfecting my craft, perfecting my flow, still perfecting my flow to today.
So how do you feel, since you said that, how do you feel about the term growth? What's your meaning of growth?
Growth means, to me, growth is something that you just have to practice makes perfect. I mean, if you don't grow in life, you stay stagnant. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I feel like growing means you have to be a better person, better individual, and you have to go to the next level. I mean, I'm pretty sure if you look at Bryson Tiller or Drake, they didn't want to stay the same. Yeah. You see Drake's evolution from when he first came out to now. At first, Drake couldn't even sell 1 million records. Now he sold 1 million the first day. To me, that's growth.
That's a lot of growth.
That's a lot of growth because nobody's selling 1 million in this industry right now.
You're right.
So that's my definition of growth.
So I don't really know much about you. Yeah. So right now, what I do is in my interviews, I learn you from the interview. I don't do the research. I let you come here and talk to me. You feel me? Yeah. So I want to know, like, how many mixtapes you put out?
Man, honestly, altogether, mixes that I got out right now, I would say I did three, but it wasn't really as serious. I have a real serious project on iTunes right now called Birth of a Legend. Birth of a Legend. It's on iTunes right now.
Birth of a Legend.
I'm coming out with another project. Coming out with 48 Hours in LA. Cause I went to the West Coast. I just started recording in the West Coast. I love the whole West Coast vibe. That's coming out. And then
48 hours in LA?
Because I was at 48 hours. Literally 2 days.
So it's like the whole mixtape is about that.
Pretty much, basically just life, just culture, life. I mean, I got some stuff for the females.
That's interesting.
Yeah, bro, definitely. 48 hours in LA.
And you gotta let me know when you drop it for real, cause
it's coming, man. It's summertime.
Cause I like when people put substance to their titles, cause the title sometimes means everything. Yeah. And when you said 48 hours in LA, I'm thinking like, okay, what's going on with this mixtape? You feel me? So I want to know what's different, and how can you show people that you're different from others?
Just by the hard work, man. Hard work, dedication. Hard work makes perfect. Hard work is perfect, bro. Like, I feel like everybody want to rap, right?
Yeah.
Everybody want to make music. It's the new music, right? So, an artist that if everybody know, my man's Walker was like, "What make you different?" And I was stuck. I was literally stuck. I'm naming, man. I'm the best. I can do this. I can go hard. I can do this. I can do that. He said, "Okay, everybody said that. What make you different?" Like, and at the same time, I really thought about that. What make me different is because my will to not quit, my hunger, man. Even when you tell me no, I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna bust down the door. The door can be locked. You
gotta have that attitude.
You got to, man.
You got to, wherever you go.
Like, my favorite quotes from Tupac. Tupac said, like, in the movie, he was like, you know how we hungry, please let us in. We hungry, please let us in. He said, after a while, you gonna get tired of knocking. You can be like, I'm picking the lock, coming through the door, blasting. That's how I'm feeling right now.
And you just sounded just like it too. Hey, I swear, I thought that was it for real. But man, what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about your upcoming project next. And then after that, we're going to get into the Raww 16 on air.
Let's get it.
He said, that's what I'm talking about. He ready to go. Let's turn up. Up next, we got Young G, 12 a.m. on WinterSeaUnderground.com. Your music, your station. Let's get it. Let's go. Chill. Now you know it's your boy Raww, and we still got Young G in the building. And that was just 12 a.m. by YG, if you don't know. Yeah. So man, like, what was the preparation like?
The preparation was crazy, man. I went to LA. My boys, my engineers, Jeremy and Nick, man, they're very cool in production, crazy in production. We're just out there, we're just vibing, chilling, you know, drunk a couple margaritas, and it's getting in the zone. You know, 12 a.m. is like, that's really what happened. It was 12 a.m. when I touched down to LA. It was a Friday night when I touched down to LA, and I had 2 bet when I touched down to LA. So, you know what I'm saying? So everything I said, it was real. So I was like, man, I got to hit that. That was the first song I actually recorded. The first song I went to the studio. We call the studio the Pit. I went to the Pit. That was the first song I actually recorded.
So what was the chemistry like? Who made the beat?
Man, I got the beat from off the internet from YouTube. You know, produced by the name Playhouse. He go crazy with his production, man. Okay. So you know, I got that beat. I uploaded it on the monitors, on the speakers. Yeah. And my man Jeremy was like, man, just go crazy on this. So I was like, all right, cool. So I already had it written, because how do my writing process is I like to write at home before I write in the studio. It saves time.
It saves a lot of time. It saves the money.
A lot of artists don't know. A lot of artists are like, man, I go to the studio real raw. No, player. No, player.
I swear that's a drop.
You feel me? I'd be at the crib, eat a bologna sandwich, give me some sauce, and you get ready to write. You feel me? So yeah.
You know, so man, like, what is it like? No, I'm not gonna say that. If you could give a young man the tools to come up in his music business, what would you give him?
Man, keep God first at all times, man. Believe in yourself, because at the end of the day, you gotta believe it before anybody else will. People gonna tell you no, people gonna boo you, people gonna throw CDs down, people gonna laugh at you, but at the end of the day, you gotta believe it. Because everybody thinks it's a silly little dream, but it's not. And have a good team behind you, man. Like, my people around me, I'm blessed to have people around me. From my father, to my brother D-Boy, to my bro OG, to Ramon, to Kyrie. Everybody that's collectively is one brand.
Has somebody ever told you your voice different when you rap?
Yeah, I've getting that a couple times.
That's what makes you outstanding, your voice and the way you deliver it. And the beats, because, you know, nowadays, a lot of people use the same beats.
Honestly. You're right.
They use the same beats, but when I heard that beat, okay, it was kind of like uppy. You feel me? It was up. It had you up, like, want to dance and stuff. Nowadays, I'm still cursing, man. But they be want to make you want to, like, go pop somebody or something. Yeah. Go hit a lick or something.
I try to sonically be different, man. I listen to a lot of different music, man. Like, I think, like, I got influence like Tory Lanez, Bryson Tiller, Drake, Weeknd, Party Next Door. I'm on, like, the R&B side of things, really. Yeah. Because I sonically like, you know what I'm saying, sounds. So I feel like I want to bring that sound to my style.
True. I'm feeling that. So what we're gonna do is get in promo mode, let them know where they can find your latest project, talk about the future project you got coming, and then get in tune with the social media.
That's so sweet. Let's get it, man. All right, well, you can find your boy Young G at Instagram.com/RealYoungG, Twitter.com/RealYoungG. You gotta spell it out, because sometimes people put an O in my name. I ain't got no O in my name, right? So it's Twitter.com/RealYoungG, RealYoungG, Instagram.com/RealYoungG, RealYoungG, YouTube, YoungG.com/YoungG the Great. And by the way, make sure y'all check out my X video. It just dropped not too long ago. Yeah, real talk, man. That's a story within itself, my ex.
Hey, it's just the way you said it.
Check out my
like his ex literally just dropped a song or something.
Literally, man. Like, bro, I had to get about that jam. She
man, I wish I could play that on LMA.
Hey, my ex knows what's up though. Anyway, like I said,
hey, you know,
real talk, she do, man. She crazy. You heard?
All right.
Anyway, back to the plug. You know what I'm saying? We on Raww Ruler Radio. You feel me? My man's Raww Ruler. You know what I mean? We just turned up and find me.
Thanks for that drop. That was a dope drop.
I got you, bro.
I'm gonna use that too.
Love, bro.
Well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna speak on the project you finna be dropping soon.
Okay.
And after this, we're gonna play 12 a.m. again.
Let's get it, man. 12 a.m.
Your music, your station.